warming up here on the bike. My advice is anytime that you're on a rest day, especially, or before anything that goes lower body that's going to use your knees, I like to do like just 3 minutes on the bike. Nothing crazy. At a moderate intensity, I'm on level 5 right now. And I'm going to do just a couple intervals. I'm going kind of at a moderate pace, doesn't require much. And then for about 10 seconds, I might just really get some blood into the quads, hoping that some of that blood flow is going to go to the knees as well, okay? I'm someone who's just struggled with knee pain a little bit in the past, so I want to prevent that by just having as much blood in the area as possible. So when I go to my squats, I'm able to use my quads and not so much my knee joint. So one of the little pieces of advice anytime before a leg day, and even on your recovery days, if you're super sore, the last thing you want to do is lay in bed and do nothing. Get up, get some blood flow, hop on the bike, hop on something that's not going to do any damage to your joints. This is no impact weight. Okay, something like that's going to help a lot. So what I like to do after the bike is some barbell smashing. Okay, so barbell smashing you can do on almost any muscle group. I like to do my quads before the workout. Like I said, I have sensitive knees from past injuries. So what I'll do is just kind of roll this barbell up and down my quad all the way until I get just above that knee point. And as I get right around this area, it gets super duper tender. I'm hitting that vastus medialis. Oof. And it's really, really tender. Now, I don't want to do this for too long. My goal is not to relax the muscle. I'm not trying to like give these like a deep tissue massage to the point where they're just so soft now that when I go and work them out, they're not able to really fire. I'm just doing about 30 seconds each leg just to get what? More blood flow in the quad, relieve a little bit of the tension so my knee joint won't hurt during my squat. So I combine this with the bike and a couple other myofascial release techniques so that when I go to hit the squat, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling warmed up, I'm feeling strong and healthy. Our next exercise is the single leg deadlifts with dumbbells. So I love doing this compared to both legs down or with a barbell because it really shows asymmetries in your balance, in your strength in your posterior chain on one side. So for me, I know my hamstrings and glutes are a little bit asymmetrical. Yours probably are too. So by using a single leg deadlift, it is one of the best things you can do. And as well, make sure that you are not wearing shoes. So you got that socks, just so you can really grip the ground a lot better. Most shoes are kind of moving in and out of your arch because there's not really a lot of stability for that arch and for your big toe to really grip down. So make sure no shoes are being worn. This is how you do it. Guys, there's been thousands and thousands of research studies that have proven that when you wear the all-day physique clothing, especially the joggers, your ass and your thighs are finally gonna grow. So no more small leg syndrome for you guys out there. Is the hamstring curl. So I like this variation better. This machine is so much cooler because I feel like I can really contract a lot more. It's unilateral, of course, so we're doing only one leg at a time, and that's the whole point of this workout. And another important point, if you want to keep your knees strong and healthy, you got to make sure your hamstrings and your quads are fairly symmetrical. You cannot have one absurdly stronger than the other or one a lot weaker than the other. That's going to cause big asymmetries, and you're going to hurt yourself when you do a heavy movement like a squat or a deadlift, where you go to sprint fast. You're going to pull a hamstring or just really mess up your knees. So hamstring curls right now, I'm going fairly heavy, 225s each side, which for a single leg is going to be big, big, big. This is going to be a hypertrophy movement, so about 10 reps each side. Let's get into it. This exercise is probably the king of all leg exercises, the single leg pistol squat. This is so hard because, guys, it requires a ton of balance. It requires a ton of ankle flexibility and mobility to be in that bottom position. So much quad strength. You are loading up your entire body on one quad. And of course, it's great for finding asymmetries, which side is stronger than the other, more flexible. I highly recommend you incorporate these, even if it's just half repetitions, you're only going a little bit down, or using a TRX, you're holding on to something, because pistol squats are really going to be a game changer for your squat, and so much leg development, and just all around a great exercise that I want you guys to start doing with some type of variation. skip them, but we gotta do a little bit of calf work. So what I'm gonna be doing with this machine, it's more of a standing variation, which I like a little bit better. Still single leg. I always recommend going a little bit heavier on calves. They need a lot more volume to grow. So I'm gonna do single leg and just trying to get a full stretch on this motion. So I'm gonna go way into some deep ankle dorsiflexion as much as I can, and then rise high up on the tippy toe. Calves, I always like to do higher reps. I'm gonna go about 12 to 15 on this set.